Hey, good morning, everybody. And of course, if you're not where I'm at, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Good everything, good people, good everything. Camille Pressberry here, and we're working on transitioning from service into sales. And that basically means we're working on leveling up. You got to sell yourself to level up. I'm working on advancing in healthcare, of course. I'm looking forward to doing more in my real estate career and, of course, advancing in my online dispensary. Well, I'll tell you what I'm learning from my experience yesterday. We have to show up being the best version of ourselves, and sometimes it takes a little time to do that. I had a meeting with a couple of higher ups, and I postponed it, y'all. I postponed it a couple of times because I'm like, hey, I ain't ready. I knew I wasn't ready to have this meeting because I knew that I wasn't going to be ready to receive some of the feedback that I got from a new surgeon that I'm working with. If you work in the operator room or work with high-level people, some people are more difficult to deal with than others. Anyway, we're working on that. So I postponed the meeting, and I said, okay, I can't keep running from this meeting. So I had the meeting, and to my surprise, I felt like my leadership team, I guess not necessarily on my side, but not against me. It's a little difficult when you work for people who already have it in for you, or whom already finds you guilty before you even said anything. When you come in the office, they're coming to you with what somebody else has said about you. And I've had this happen to me plenty of times in healthcare, and I don't like it. I don't like feeling attacked because I'm coming in on defense. So I had to clear my mind and get my mind right so I could be ready to receive. And I felt more supported, if anything, and more of the nature was more inquisitive so that person could understand where I was coming from. And I tell you what, that helped a little pivot and shift with me because my morale has been low. I'll tell you that right now. That's why I'm on these videos working on myself, okay? Because that's the only person you can work on, y'all. You can only work on yourself. These jobs are going to be these jobs. How you choose to show up, that's what's going to make the difference. And sometimes the way you show up could maybe change the way that they are as well. You know, I actually let one of them know that, hey, I stopped saying good morning to you because every time I see you, you just walking past, you know, and that's something that irritates me if I know I'm saying good morning to you and you just walking past. Y'all, when you at work, show up, be present. You know, look, I think it's a 10-foot rule. If you see people, 10 feet ahead of you, you better recognize them, look at them, say hello. You know, sometimes we too far down in our phones, but you don't know who's looking up to you, and you don't know how demoralizing it could be and how it may frustrate the people who you are working with and the people who are working underneath you, or I should say beside you. However, anyway, the people that you're working with, you don't know how that'll lower their morale when you don't speak. Greetings mean a lot, you all. How you show up to work makes a difference. So I said all that to say, I do feel a little bit better about being at work, but I had to learn my own timing, and that's something that you can learn as well if you're having any type of issues, because it's not every time ain't a good time to have a meeting, y'all. And some of these meetings would have been better in an email. But anyway, hey, let's work on being the best version of ourselves. Let's work on leveling up. It don't matter what time of the year it is. I know it's getting ready to be January. You don't have to wait until then to get your life together and to work on your plans. Work on it now. Anyway, y'all have a good day, and I'm gonna have a good one too with my 1920s flapper hat on. I'm looking like I'm back in the 20s somewhere. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Be blessed.